Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Ken and I'm on a journey to lose as much weight as I possibly can so I can become a fat guy no more. So week 27, yeah, wow, I'm still having a hard time believing that I've hit the 6-month mark taking Mounjaro. Just this past Monday, I had my doctor's appointment for my 6-month checkup. If you haven't seen my What I've Learned in 6 Months video, I'll link that at the end. Check it out. But I went into her and she was quite excited. She has prescribed Mounjaro to several different patients. And as she said, I can't really tell you a lot, but I can tell you that you are by far and away losing more than any of my other patients. I asked her, what about percentage of weight loss? And she said that I've got them all beat anyways. And she truly believes that's because of my mantra, you have to work with it, not against it. You know, I've read a lot of stuff and just followed all sorts of different things. And her and I seem to agree that a lot of people come into Mounjaro wanting it to be the magic pill. It's not. I mean, we all know that it helps, but that's it. It helps. You have to work with it. You still have to do the things, and that's what I'm trying to do. So when I showed her my updated spreadsheets that show her my weekly totals, the same things I go over with y'all, and you know, when I go by the numbers, she was just blown away. She couldn't believe that I'm spending that much time tracking everything. But she loved the data. She's like me. The more you can have, the better, because it's just going to help you to understand what's really happening in your journey. And that's why I track darn near everything. But that's for another video too. I've got one coming up on about MyFitnessPal and why I love it. So stay tuned for that, and probably a week and a half or so. A couple of the things we did discuss though was blood work. She had me get a new set done. So when I got those results, I was very interested to see, even though I'm not diabetic, to see what it did to my A1C. Back the end of August, just before I started Mounjaro, we did a set of blood work and my A1C came in at 5.5. 6 months later, it's now 4.9. So it dropped. It dropped a fairly decent amount, and I'm glad to see that, but I didn't know what it would do, honestly, if it maybe go too low. We talked about that, and she said, really don't have to worry until you hit about 4.6, and then we might get a little concerned if it happens to drop that low. Another thing I was curious about to compare between my original set of blood work was my vitamin D levels. When we did my blood work back in August, I was showing at 10. So she put me on a once a week over-the-counter vitamin D capsule. And we were really curious what it would do to me. And this latest round, it jumped from a 10 up to a 65. So well within the range of where it should be by just taking that once a week little vitamin D pill. So I'm excited that that's come back up. This last Friday, I did take a 10 milligram shot, and I was fine. I had no side effects, unlike I did the previous one, at all. Really kind of surprised. Normally, at the very slightest bit, I'm a little tired the next day. Just kind of a little like maybe I didn't sleep well enough. But this week, nothing. Matter of fact, I was quite busy that day after the shot, and it didn't really even cross my mind that I had taken the shot the day before until the day was almost over, and I'm like, wow. So what I'm assuming that means is, again, that taking that shot of 10 after having dropped down to 7.5, once I went back up to 10, it was just the difference in the dose that got me. But it wasn't that bad, as I mentioned before, and this time it wasn't anything. So hopefully from here on out, I'll be doing all right. All right, so let's take a look at the numbers. This week, I averaged 1,129 calories per day, 109 grams of protein, 42 grams of fiber. My sodium came in at an average of 1,070 milligrams per day, and my potassium was 3,369 milligrams. All those are pretty good numbers. I can't complain about that, to be truthful with you. Right well within the range that I'm looking for every single day. So what did that do for me on the scale? Well, for a second straight week, I went down 6 for 2 weeks in a row now. That's amazing to me, especially because of those 19 days before this last 2 weeks where I only lost 1 in 19 days. So who knows what it is? I'm assuming it's the going back up to 10 milligrams. 10 milligrams has been a good friend of mine, and so I'm assuming that's what it is. But I really don't know. That gives me a total of 130 pounds lost now with Mounjaro and an overall loss of 165 pounds. So yeah, it wasn't too bad of a week, honestly. I mean, obviously I say too bad of a week. I lost 6. I mean, I know people who would cut off their left foot almost to get to that, right? So I know I should never complain or anything about losing 6 pounds, and I am more than excited. I just wish I knew why for sure, other than just assuming it's the 10 milligrams. But either way, I'm going to take it and be happy and keep moving forward. So hey, I appreciate you stopping by, checking out my channel and giving this a watch. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.